The following program is rated TV MA-LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Yo. Welcome to the show. This is the Weekly Bus Show live on
Amazon Prime. Fight World Live.
Here we go, baby. Episode 1.
Kai, the Outcast Stewart.
What's up, champ?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, what's up, guys? You know, I know it's not your first season, but it's your first season on Amazon Prime. So congratulations to that. But thank you for having me on your first episode. I think that's kind of been the thing. It's been a theme, so might as well keep it rolling, right?
Fucking A. Welcome, champ. Congratulations.
And a fact that Tylen found the other day. You were the first person we ever did a big intro like that. So we did it again.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Ever,
heck
bro.
yeah. And now that's kind of become your guys' tagline, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
You actually are the one who were like, do you do that for everyone? We're like, actually, no.
No.
Dude, we've never done that for anyone.
Heck yeah.
Look at 3 years later, and look at where we are. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, the journey's been real. It's been fucking awesome.
It's been crazy since that night at Levi's house in the original, one of the original studios. I guess I missed the first studio, right? Or was
No.
it-
You missed the second one.
I missed the second
We didn't really
one.
do anything
Yeah.
in there. Though.
Okay,
set it
so
up.
that's like 3 short years, and that was kind of
Dude, look at the progress, dude.
so much progress.
You have done so much. We were talking on it last night a little bit, actually, like
Yeah.
how much progression you've gone through yourself just since coming on the show. Like you've mapped it out. You really didn't see the bare knuckle stuff in your
Yeah.
cards then.
I just knew winning.
You knew that you were gonna
Damn
get
right.
belts, man. And you're like, I'm on a path to get as many belts as I can. And
Yeah.
look what you done, dude.
Dude, bare knuckle world champion, man. That's kind of just it's still a weird fact to me, but it's completely changed my life, you know.
First
So,
champion in Montana in 42 years.
I know, and hopefully,
God.
hopefully not the last, but hopefully I can defend and become the first 2-time world champion, then the first 3-time world champion. Just keep it rolling.
Bro, it was like a race. It felt like there was a race between you and Sean O'Malley to get the world champion. And, looked like you climbed that mountain a little faster than anyone else.
Yeah, and everybody will just sit back and say it's not the UFC, but I'm like, yeah, it's BKFC, and I truly believe BKFC is better. So, it's better, it's tougher, and we're going to the moon with it.
It's
so.
gotten everyone's attention,
Dude,
including Joe Rogan's.
Yeah.
The entertainment factor is higher for
Yeah,
sure.
it definitely. I do think the more we weed out the people that are just there to try it, and then we get the better talent. I would say the better talent on a better level. I think bare knuckle is just gonna be ridiculously like crazy bigger than the rest. We just need time. It takes time. So
Yeah, sure. I think every new show that we go to, the progression in their production in BKFC, David Feldman, hats off to you, man, because it levels up every fucking time, man.
yeah, for sure.
100.
Like from
100%.
from BKFC 41, I was like, that was a crazy big show, and then we get to the Montana show, and it's like it was similar, and it's like those were two totally, like, we had one star-studded show, and then we had one with the star of BKFC, Kai Stewart. But I mean, we didn't have Eddie Alvarez, we didn't have all those guys, but the production level was still just right there, and it was amazing.
Oh,
and they're building their own stars. I brought it up, and when you won the belt against Louis Lopez here in Great Falls, I had a chance to interview David Feldman, and I asked the question. I said, "What's it feel like to have a homegrown star? That has the caliber. You don't have the following yet, but you have the same energy that Conor McGregor would bring."
Yeah. And I do pride myself because I do think it's cool that a lot of people have started comparing me to that.
Yeah.
However, I'm still just going to strive to be the Kai Stewart of BKFC. I want people to want to be me.
right.
So it does feel good that people are going to compare me to him, but in the end, I'm that guy. Like Conor McGregor, he's done a lot. He's still doing stuff, and he's rich beyond his wildest dreams. So I got to get there first, but people are going to want to be the Kai Stewart of BKFC.
Absolutely. I think you've already grabbed the attention of the world. You have fans across the pond anyway. I know people that are watching in London, and they're cheering you on as well, man. Do you feel like you're going to get in the opportunity to go to BKFC UK and fight over there at some point?
I would love to. It just depends on how they want to cross over, because right now the rankings aren't really attached to the basically you have to be good enough from the UK to get ranked on into the official BKFC rankings. So
right, like James Lilly's from Wales.
Exactly. And he beat some bigger names, and then they come over, because even though it is a worldwide promotion, they definitely are centralized in America. They're going to fly everybody in because their biggest shows will be here.
Yeah.
So I would love to go over there. I would love to use my my platform being fighting
to draw more eyes
and draw more eyes, see the world. It's like, why stay in Great Falls, Montana, whenever I can go to the UK, to Thailand, to however many countries. I've heard so many different countries. So I'm very curious to see how this goes.
So I think before we get too far into the show, let's just give an introduction to the show. So Fight World Live has collabed with the Weekly Bust through our man David Potter. Shout out to our boy.
Shout out David.
David is going to be helping us run the show from New York, and he's operating it right now all the way across the nation.
Yeah, so he's doing the comments and stuff. So shout out to David.
And can you hear it?
I can hear you, baby. And congratulations to the champ, the world champ, excellent wrestler, excellent MMA fighter, just an all-around superior athlete. Congratulations to the champ, Mr. Kai Stewart.
Yeah, thank you, David. Thank you. It's pretty cool because you've done a lot in your career. So to hear it from somebody like you, you've done very, very well in your field, and real recognizes real from different areas. So seriously, thank you for that.
David,
no problem, brother.
Inducted into the Hall of Fame of MMA, man. Shout out to that, man. What an accomplishment.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Also, I want to say for those that are watching it on Fight World on Amazon, and they have friends or anybody that's wondering how to also interact and lay a comment down or ask questions to the champion, go ahead and go to YouTube at Fight World Live. They'll have on their channel there. You can see us. We're live right now. That's where you're going to be able to interact.
Shout out to our boy Jeff Unger.
Hell yeah. Here's Jeff playing it.
He's in there.
Let's go.
Bar, bro. You guys, Jeff is the man right now. He's watching the show remotely. Thanks to shout out to Elon Musk and Starlink. He's in the middle of Montana chilling.
Tough.
I know, with this camper, dude, the setup's sick. I keep seeing all of his stuff on Facebook, and it's like, that's cool. I can get behind that. Like, heck yeah.
Yeah, he just likes to live that
camper
isolated life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Champ, let's rewind it a bit, bro. So there's a lot of history that led up to the main event that you just main evented.
Yeah.
And your title fight. you want to talk a little bit about it on episode 1 here to give some briefing? Because I want to really the essential. I wanted to talk about the lead up, the fight itself, and the aftermath, my man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, where do I even start? You know, it was a tough fight. We went all 5 rounds, and you know, I still controlled rounds 2 through 5. And we knew he was going to be good at one thing, and he was good at that one thing, and that was throwing haymakers only. And we knew if he didn't put me to sleep, I knew I was going to win. So definitely tougher than I thought, but in the end, I knew that fight was going to go exactly how it went. If I would have knocked him out, that's just cherry on top, you know?
What about the drama, man? Like the emotions behind it all.
It's like they just won't quit. And it's like at this point, I'm totally done with the drama. Because I mean, Joe Riggs is leaving town.
We are the champions.
Yeah, honestly, like it's like it was crazy. The lead up, just so much hatred. I didn't know I could be hated by somebody so much, and I truly was. Joe Riggs hated me, and then he makes his whole team hate me too. And it's like, dude, settle down and enjoy the show. Which I hope he enjoyed the show.
Does it feel like there's a breath of fresh air around the community?
You know, I there's a lot of people that found out he was moving, and I got instantly messaged about it, and he was just like, you know what, a lot of people, and I'm just like, I've been telling you guys from the start, and now you guys are gonna tell me that, oh, you were right, oh yeah, he fucked us over. It's like
Montana don't like him now.
Yeah. So
how long did it take though?
3 years.
Yeah,
3 years, mate, to get him to leave. But you know, it's for the better, and I'm too nice. I wish him the best of luck with whatever he's gonna go do, but it's like he's just not really welcome here, in my opinion.
You did a lot of prep work, man. You went down to New Mexico and Jackson Wink. You went over to Colorado and Colorado Springs. You did a lot of personal work with Dave Evans. Shout out to our boy. He's a jack of all trades. Dave Evans, you're a great guy. He has a great T-shirt line that's coming out. I don't know if it's appropriate to say, but it's his T-shirt line's awesome.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna have to get those marketed right, because if they're marketed right, they're gonna blow up. So
100%.
Hell yeah.
You did some fantastic work, man. When you fought Louis, it looks like you executed everything perfectly. Yep. I mean, the first round, granted, you got dropped. You got right back up. It wasn't a thing.
I didn't get dropped.
Not a drop.
Was it a slip?
No, so that was like in the 3rd or 4th round where I slipped, but it was just a slip. But in the first round, he hit me with some good shit. But it's like,
that's right.
I got hit, I got cut, and I literally, you can see me smile at him like,
that's
all right. I knew
cut.
you'd hit me. Let's go. We can do this. So in the first round, I knew he hit me with his best shot. So it's like, after he didn't knock me out with his first best shots, I knew it was over.
Oh, you seen his attitude change after the first round, and when you came into the second, and you could just see his demeanor change in the ring.
100%.
Did you see it eye to eye looking at him?
Yeah,
man?
I almost felt bad for him. I can definitely tell that Joe Riggs mentally probably abused that kid. Leading up to the fight, saying how you can't lose to Kai. And whenever shit got tough, you can just see a sad, like dwelling. He was dwelling on something, and it's like you could see the sadness in his eyes, and it's like, man, you just got to work harder.
Absolutely. Obviously, we've seen how it went. In my eyes, it was a 4-1 card. Levi, what was yours?
4-1.
You got a 4-1 too.
Just so I didn't seem like a cocky dickhead, I definitely gave him 3 rounds to 2. But like I said in parentheses, I doubt it. But just
like
because
2 is the reach, but
yeah, well, 3 was the reach. 3. Oh, you meant 2. Yeah, the 3rd round was the closest round after the first, and because Louis cut me, like the first round was close also, but he cut me. He did damage. Damage shows points on the scorecard. So, 3-2 just to get him to shut the fuck up. So I give him a little extra credit, but it was 4-1. I controlled the fight from rounds 2 to 5. So,
and then when he expected to have a 6. I was, it was hysterical to me. I was like, how the fuck do you think that was gonna come about, bro? You got your ass whipped, bro.
It's like we're training for a 5-round fight, though.
Yeah,
and he's like, we wanted the 6th. I know you did, because that was your opportunity. Like,
right?
Oh no, which it wasn't his opportunity. He was dead. He was
I made the comment
wasn't even
today that
close
the
to a
dude was
draw,
probably
though.
pissing blood. He went into disappearance for a couple of weeks. Nobody heard from him, and we're like, he wanted to talk shit on Kai's aftermath. He wanted to call Kai Chucky because Kai caught a few stitches. I found that funny. I was like, dude, we didn't even see you for 2 weeks. We can call you Ghost, bro.
Yeah. Except for his one picture in front of the mirror where he definitely looked like he was, he looked a little sus, but he was angry, bro.
Didn't you puncture a hole in his cheek from his teeth?
There's something kind of like the Joker. He got that,
Yeah, he got, dude.
Yeah, and you can tell it was a painful stitch because we were in the stitch room at the same time, and I did have respectful things to say about him as a fighter. As a person, I definitely have a totally different opinion, but as a fighter, I was like, bro, yeah, you were definitely tougher than what I thought. Like, good shit. I'm glad that you look relatively healthy. I'm glad your jaw's not broke. I'm glad you're not seriously injured. Like, cool, but yeah, I know I heard him just based off the noises he was making whenever he was getting stitched up.
So you shocked Feldman, the president of BKFC, in winning this championship fight.
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel for you, hearing that from your promotion, president?
Yeah, I just hope that he, he's probably gonna doubt me against Dat Win, and I kind of hope he does, and then because eventually he's gonna believe in me, and just like the coaches that are still with me and that haven't left me.
That doubt translates to fandom. I think it when you prove people wrong, you're like, oh shit, maybe I do like this guy, dude.
Yeah, and that's why I definitely think that David Feldman's gonna have a different opinion after me whenever I beat Dat Win. That's not an official fight announcement, by the way. It's just a huge assumption.
They're playing into it too.
Yeah,
I seen it on BKFC 45.
Exactly. At the event, BKFC basically and said it's a rumor, he's your fight. Okay, that's not really a rumor at that point, but yeah, I do think he's gonna doubt me again, and against Dat Win is one of those times. After I beat Dat Win, there should be absolutely no argument, and he should definitely never doubt me again, ever.
Right. Yeah, no, I think. Oh, go ahead, Levi.
Oh, I was just gonna say, loyal to the soil, money on the flow, Kai Stewart.
Yeah,
always,
let's go.
baby.
Right.
Always.
I don't care who it is.
Money on the flow, baby. I also want to get to the fact that that the aftermath feeling when you finally fucking did it, man. This is a lead up, bro. This was a lot of drama. This wasn't the average title fight. I don't feel like there was a lot of drama behind this. There was a lot of real emotions. You guys are crosstown rivals, and a huge world viewing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was your emotion when you finally fucking heard your name get called?
Yeah, I didn't even have to wait for my name to get called. As soon as they pulled us to the center, I looked at Sears, my coach, and I said, "We fucking know." And I pointed at him with a thumbs up. And it was right there. My blood started just boiling. I was like, shit just changed. Shit just changed. And, I didn't really feel it until about a week and basically at BKFC 45. Like, yeah, shit got busy the direct week after, but once I got to Florida, that's whenever it went kaboom. Like,
no shit.
The congregation of fight fans that aren't people that I know.
Yeah.
So it's like, it was just insane. There was picture after picture after picture after picture. I was signing stuff. I was having absolutely the time of my life down there. And, I am ready to get back to the grind, though. I spent a couple days in the gym this week, getting kind of just feeling good. And,
you're the fuck. I've been saying it. You're the Energizer Bunny, man. You truly nonstop. The guy is always on a mission. If you follow Kai as much as we do, because we got some big shit in the works that we want to announce later, but we follow him so much that we get to witness this guy's work ethic. It's on fucking real. He's always doing something to promote his brand and who he is. Kai, you're becoming exactly who you want to be, and I think the law of attraction has been major with you, man.
I know, but that's just it. It's just hard work, and I would love to sit here and say I haven't done it I did it by myself, and there is a big aspect of it. It is what I've done. But it takes a team. It definitely takes a team. The work ethic, the work is like me in my room, like the hot room, the room of pain is what we call it. Yeah, Christian got to experience. Oh, Christian and Levi got to experience a room of pain. Like, it's pretty messed up, but outside, the support from coaches, support from y'all, support from my lady, just everything happens for a reason. And I think I have the correct people around me. I have the correct work ethic, and I was blessed to be a good looking person with a beautiful mustache. So I don't see why I can't be a superstar.
Let's go. It seems like, I mean, even the weekly bus, including Kai, I mean, as a team, every time it feels like we plateau, we just fucking level up. Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. Every time I feel like we're just, we're at a, a breaking point, it just levels up again. And we just keep moving with the curves. It's so strange, man, to be part of this epic center of, entertainment. It really is. It's weird to be a part of that, to see everything come together.
Your vibe attracts your tribe, and we're in there, boys.
Let's go, dude.
Boys.
Hell yeah.
I want some of that, dude.
Don't leave him on
I
live
want
TV.
some of that. I want some of that.
Do that'll be something else. Please.
Kai, you did say you picked up a week after your fight, man. You went on a Montana tour. You went down to Pillings first stop. Well, describe it, bro.
Man, so Chez down yeah, I hope I pronounced that right. Chez. Yeah, I apologize on that. But first off, like, I've listened to some of his music on iTunes, but his live performance was honestly incredible.
That's what I hear.
And I also got to go on stage with him, and it was insane, and that crowd was hype. He had the crowd hype. He's a Montana trailblazer too. Like, he's one of the biggest guys in music in Montana right now.
Absolutely, bro. You're absolutely correct.
And it's like, that's something to be proud of, and that's something he should be proud of, and that's something I was proud of, that I got to go out there with him, because, like, I'm at the top of the food chain in Montana for the fight world. He's at the top of the food chain for the music world, and like music and fighting, like that's a collab that's eventually going to happen at some point. So then we fast forward to Tech 9.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
and it was. I thought it was so funny. Like, in the one picture with me, we were like, he was sitting all serious, and then whenever I handed him the belt, like, he couldn't contain it, because you look through his pictures, you rarely see homie smile.
Yeah,
and then here he is with the belt.
Geez,
and I was just like, dude, Tech 9 just became a fan. Let's go.
Yeah, how was the conversation with you guys, man?
It was chop it up. It was definitely brief because I went out on the stage. I didn't get back there at my original time, so it was definitely quick, but it was definitely like,
that's cool though.
He was like, oh shit, really? Like, bare knuckle boxing? That's insane. Like, so it was very brief, but eventually I'll have a better, longer conversation with him. But we'll get it. Yeah, it's definitely. I'll definitely link up with him again at some point.
And then you had your birthday. Happy belated birthday.
I know just hasn't. It hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
But no, Missoula was wild. We were supposed to do the fights, and they got canceled. And I had a limo booked to roll up to the MMA Fights in Style. So, we then just partied in the limo, went to dinner, partied in the limo again, and then we went out. And that was that was so much fun. Like, I don't do, especially in Missoula, I just don't really do stuff like that outside of Great Falls. I don't travel, but going to Missoula was super fun. The whole group that I had with me was amazing. So couldn't have asked for a better birthday, honestly.
That's what's up, man. Right, congratulations to you, champ, and happy birthday. You fucking then you hopped a flight. Levi, why don't you bring this one up, man?
Hopped on, headed down to Florida. And then went to BKFC 45.
What the fuck?
BKFC 45 honestly was insane. Now, I am gonna a lot of people are gonna hate me right now for saying this, but Florida, y'all got to step up your game. Montana is clearly, if that's your guys' pride and joy, Montana stomped y'all. Like, our crowd was way more rowdy. There was more people. I just think that the fights were pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Let's go Montana,
but the crowd was not it. Like, at first I was so excited because I'm pretty sure my next fight will probably be down in Florida. That's kind of where I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And it's like, at first I was excited, but it's like, okay, this is cool, I guess. But the venue is amazing. I just wish that they got a little bit more hype. I feel like that they're a lot more like.
You said you ran into the crowd. Was it interesting to see the response that people realizing who you were? And
yeah, honestly, in the casino before we got dinner at the Hard Rock Cafe or whatever, and or not the Hard Rock Cafe, the nicer one, because there's one that serves
I also ate there. I hate there also.
Yeah, there's like cafe food at one, and then the other one's like a steak,
higher class steak.
Yeah. I had a really nice steak, but just people kept coming up to me. I met a shoe guy that like he's sponsoring G, but he does a whole bunch of custom shoes and shit. And I was just like, I met so many people. That's where I saw David for the first time. I just went up there and I was like, David, thank you for everything. And he goes, do you have your belt with you? Because I actually didn't walk up to him with my belt. I left it at the table.
Oh, you're wild.
And I go, of course my belt's here. It's safe over at the table real quick. I just wanted to say hi really fast. And you know, that it's like honestly undescribable. I just got swarmed almost like here, but I know everybody here.
Yeah.
I didn't know a single soul down there. That's what made it extra
Insane.
wild.
Yeah.
That's what made it wild.
That's
So
fucking awesome.
yeah, man. So Florida did not disappoint. It definitely did not disappoint.
What about the fights, man? The main event.
The main event to me, you know, I thought Lily was working his ass off. I would have loved to see him win. Now Palomino, I totally agreed with David Feldman's comments afterwards, and I like that David Feldman said something about it, because as a champion, even though yes they have to come take it from you, you should want to take it from you. You should want to take their opportunity away. Why would you want somebody to take your belt? They're gonna have to pry this fucking belt out from it, like over my dead body. Honestly, like give me a break. So you know. The rest of the fights, let's talk James Dennis real fast.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
shout out to Montana.
James Dennis, like, he got knocked in the first round. You could see it in his eyes whenever he came to the corner. Like, oh, fuck. And I got in his ear. I was like, I hyping him up. I was like, yeah, cool. You got knocked down in the first round. But guess what? We got 4 fucking more. Like, let's go. We got to work harder. We need to be patient. We need to be patient. Because the reason he got knocked was because he wasn't patient.
It was awesome to see you in the corner, dude.
And then the second he, like, listened, and every time I said body head, every time I said patience, you can see him take just a little step back, and then he'd come in with something. So, you know, James Dennis listened perfectly. I would love to train with him more. I would love to grow the Montana brand. So,
it was a great matchup, man. In my opinion, you know, that was the best. Probably that was the eclipse of the fight. You know what I mean? Of the whole
fight
card.
of the night, I'd say for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Brian Duran's fight was fucking fight of the night.
But no,
they were
Brian
doing it
Duran
up.
does not deserve anything like that. He fought an 0-3 guy and then wants to call me out. Shut up about Brian Duran.
I think
Give
that's
me
a silly
fucking
call out.
break.
Yeah, that's a silly call out.
Like, honestly, because him and Howard aren't homies no more, I don't see why him and Howard don't fight. If they're both the best in the world, then they should fight each other. Because right now,
That'd be a great story.
Datwin's the only one that deserves it. Everybody else needs to win something.
So other than you doing nonstop fucking action from being the champion now, you slow things down in your personal life, and you've been doing a lot of fishing. You also started something new. You're doing tours on fishing.
So that was kind of a joke, but honestly, like, if anybody wants to go, let's go. We'll discuss a price, honestly, like, and because we are absolutely crushing it today. We took out my high school wrestler, and he caught a personal best, Northern Pike. Yeah, shout out Brody. Shout out Dave Feldman Jr. that just joined the Instagram live.
Nice. Let's go, JR.
But yeah, fishing has been absolutely incredible. We took the jet ski out for the first river trip today.
Hell yeah! How was that?
Awesome. It's a Fish Pro jet ski. We actually have the video of Brody. He has this massive Northern just running everywhere, running under the jet ski, everything.
Incredible.
And we have it all on video, so we'll get those posted here soon. But yeah, I do think that eventually me and Sears are going to have it perfectly down to where we would definitely take people out, and we'll just discuss.
Jeff, there's your shot right
man.
there. Unger wants to go. He said he wanted earlier.
He's like now booking right now.
Because he just said that like 20 minutes ago. He's like, champ needs to teach me how to fish.
Yeah, for sure. We absolutely crush it. I just want to do more fishing. I want to train and I want to fish. Well, I want to train and coach, and then the whole rest of my day I just want to spend fishing because it's just so relaxing. I think that's like, I was fishing on fight week. I went out and caught personal best on fight week. So it's like, I definitely think that just being able to relax and enjoy myself within the busyness is what keeps me going. So I would love to just, keep fishing, keep on fishing is what they say, right?
Do you got any special tools when you go fishing? Like,
I actually just bought a $256 rod, and at first I was all panicked about it, but I caught a personal best walleye today, so it's like
nice.
on the first trip with it. So
good luck rod now.
Exactly, it's like I didn't get skunked the first day, so That's all that really matters, right?
What
I
about
forgot-
special tools?
Yeah,
that you
like
bring out.
special
Oh,
tools.
the
Maybe for your
special
toolbox,
tools.
yeah.
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 So, speaking of, catch a high. Let's go. Follow on Instagram. Catch a high. It's great. It's a fishing lure pipe with a bobber grinder. It's a set. For all you cannabis lovers out there and you fishing lovers, it's perfect for the tackle box.
It was
fisherman likes
perfect
to
for
smoke.
it was perfect for Father's Day. Well, you'll have to wait, but it's better for Christmas. See how that works?
Yeah, birthdays, Father's Day, Christmas, New Year's. Who knows? It's a perfect gift.
You need it for every tackle box.
Yeah,
I mean, what's fishing without smoking?
exactly. And it's nice and discreet. If somebody opened up your tackle box and saw it, they would have absolutely no idea what it was.
And they say
What's that? Let's smoke.
that's fucking
That's what they would say. So yeah, we're actually going down to an event July 8th and 9th, as well as Kill Eagle Promotion. We got to make a quick little flight through the night. Oh, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's gonna be busy, but we're definitely gonna go down to Billings for a glass show, glass and accessory show, and
It's an
hopefully
expo, right?
we I'm hoping we get a lot of wholesales, because once we wholesale, then the money is just going to absolutely skyrocket. Right now, they're just all homemade. Like it's impossible to keep up with orders.
My man does it himself. So every catch a high piece you get is done by the champ himself, man.
Yep.
just like if you get one of these Outcast shirts.
Those are done by the champs. If you have one of those,
Let's go.
I don't want to take from fishing from you, dude, but I forgot to mention how many times BKFC 45 showcased you.
I know,
Dude, you were all over, man. It was cool to see you in the crowd as a spectator. It was cool to see you in the corner, and then they also pulled you aside, and you got to shout out what you wanted to against who you wanted to, and you did bring up Dat, and you did face Dat. What was it like?
Yeah, that was so much fun. Like I definitely had a couple drinks in me that night, which I think I just made it like absolutely. I just think it was better. Like I would have been timid, but I puffed my chest out. I looked Datwin right in the face and I said, I'm gonna beat your ass. So it was definitely like all the way around. Thank you so much, BKFC, for letting me go and getting me those nice front row tickets. But I wouldn't have traded that trip. Like that trip was definitely pivotal for my career. I met a lot of people. I linked with a lot of people. I showed that I was there. I dressed amazing.
Yeah, always sharp though. You're always a sharp dresser.
Yeah, if I'm going out, I'm gonna dress pretty nice. So
I'm gonna dress like the
just
fucking
don't
champ.
catch me. Just don't catch me at Whole Foods. You're gonna see like scrub, probably like messed up hair and just everything. So
yeah. Levi, do you want to do us the honor and kind of introduce a lot of the people that are in the Weekly Bus crew, since this might be a whole new platform for everybody that are tuning into us?
Yeah, I just wanted to go back to the fishing thing real quick. On my birthday, May 31st, I went out with Kai and Sears, got some footy, but I wasn't even fishing that much. I was mostly just there chilling, you know what I mean? I threw in 3 times. My third time, I pulled out a fucking hog, boy.
Still the
14
big,
pound catfish.
it's still the biggest fish to be landed on the boat by
go.
weight, and it was a 14-pound catfish. So I know in different parts of the world that catfish isn't big, but for Montana, that's way above average. Like
That's
average
big.
is probably like 5 to 6 pounds. So reeling in that 14-pounder was
Levi.
just absolute. I was so happy for Levi, and just like today,
Same piece of bait, by the way. I caught 2 fish. One was on 2 pieces of bait.
Is your mic okay?
Mine?
Yeah,
I think
bottom.
so. How we doing out there? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, okay. I don't
but yeah, I absolutely I was super excited for Levi being able to catch that fish for sure.
Dude, you
yeah.
Congratulations. That's fucking fire.
Thank you.
Levi has it. Go ahead and just ring us off on who is always on the show, who likes to come, who's a regular, who's day ones.
All right. So here we go. Myself, Levi James.
Yeah.
Tylen Bates.
Yes, sir.
Our boy, Jason Davis, season 1, episode 1. Christian Lacassie, season 1, episode 6. And we got our boy Jake Fendog. Jake Fender's in here too. And of course, Champ.
Yeah, and then we have Eric likes to come on the show
yep.
On a regular basis, and that's kind of the cast, really.
Our little brother Mason sometimes.
Oh, Mason likes to jump on too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, then we have Champ's always going to be with us. We love
rolling.
this guy.
We're all rolling.
Oh, shout out to our
every
boy
single
Wesley
time, for
Killy.
sure.
Dude, you were in Florida and you met up with some fucking thugs, bro.
Gangsters like Artlanta just seems like and we were like, I had no idea, and we were just like, they were like hype for the belt. They were hyped for my energy, the party that we were having. And like we were hanging out for probably like 2 hours. We were all waiting for a drink and it was just super slow. So we were just partying together, talking. I had absolutely no idea who this guy was. And then I get reposted by him, and he's this billionaire artist who paints like cars for Drake, 6ix9ine, like all these people. So it's like the people I met this weekend just were absolutely amazing.
Where are you going now, dude?
So the big here's where we're going. So I am going out to, I think I'm getting a call from Brian Sosha.
Is that right? Answer it, man. Answer it.
No, be so she. All right. We can tag and hold it down. Get it done.
Just chilling. How are you? I'm actually on the Fight World Live with the Weekly Bust.
Yes, sir.
You put him on speaker, man. Let's hear this guy.
But they were definitely like, you know what? Let's answer the call.
Thailand.
Yeah.
Anyways, hold on. We'll go.
Yeah. So I know that I wanted to bring up one thing while he's on the phone with. We have a charity that's going to be coming up.
Yeah.
And it's charity for a young gentleman named Ryder. He's do you know the dates and the details on that, my man?
Yeah, I do. Hold on.
Absolutely.
He's got
leukemia.
leukemia. Hold on.
Yeah, bye.
That's what the charity's for. It's on Messenger.
I love Brian. Shout out Brian.
Oh, Brian Sosha.
Shout out Brian
Sosha Network.
He actually wants to talk about the 6ix9ine and throwing out the first pitch.
Oh, nice, dog.
We got the video pulled up for that.
The pit.
I think let's go.
So hold on, he's coming out.
Who filmed this?
I'm not sure who got the film because we missed it by a couple.
No, this is Wes's video.
That's Wesley. Okay, heck yeah.
Oh no, I think that's the wrong fucking video.
Oh well, okay.
That's all right. I think that's the wrong fucking video.
Anyways, there's a charity going on for a young gentleman named Ryder. They're going to be serving
that was
Indian tacos.
Yes.
And do you know what day that's going to be on, Levi?
I'm looking. Oh shit! I think Fendog might have texted it to me.
Oh, is it sent on text? And we're just asking people in the community to show up, buy an Indian taco. Who doesn't love those? It's gonna go to a great tomorrow cause, and it's tomorrow. Where at, Levi?
At 229 21st Street Ave Northwest. I don't know.
You know us. We just want to
I don't know.
Shine some light on this young gentleman's charity, and maybe we can get some money funneled in for him. He's gonna need it, and he's got a fight ahead of him. Good luck, buddy. Again, dude. Since before Brian gave you a call, shout out to Brian Soch, the voice of BKFC. We love that guy, by the way. Shout out to him.
He loves y'all.
We love that dude.
The hype man of BKFC.
He's the man, man.
He's the dope. I learned something new from that guy every time he's here.
Every fucking time, man. He's full of good knowledge. But you were down in Florida. You're connecting yourself, networking your ass off, right? And you came across a fucking dope opportunity.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to a Rick Ross pool party.
Let's go, dog.
At his Atlanta residence. And, little birdie told me like Diddy might be there, Drake might be there, all these other like huge names are probably going to be there. And I was just like, you know what? I got to go.
How can you miss out on
I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. So I am going, and I actually leave tomorrow. My bags are not packed. It is, the pool party's on Sunday, which you can actually, if anybody wants to watch it, SCK Media, hit it up. It's going to be on pay-per-view. That's what this party is here to launch, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a super fun time, and it's all going to be on pay-per-view. So definitely get it.
Freak Nick 96. It's going to be crazy, dog. I was watching videos of the Ross parties, man. They're fucking bananas, dude.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, I don't even want to go party. I just want to go talk to as many people as possible.
Fucking right.
The opportunities that you're going to have if you do brush shoulders with some of those people is going to be unreal, man.
I got a question. It's actually Jeff Hunger's question, but G versus Bryce Hall. So Cutman G versus Bryce Hall. Who you got there, champ?
I do think that I will say just straight out, flat out, I think G's going to win. However, I'm really pushing to try to put my name in a hat to help train Bryce Hall with some of his clinch work. I know he's going to be training at Lorenzo with Juggernaut, and Juggernaut's a lot of boxing. I am going to be hitting them up and trying to get in some clinch work because, and G, if you happen to be watching, I love you, my brother, but Bryce Hall was a wrestler and he was an actual decent wrestler. So if he can learn how to use that clinch, the weight difference, you know, we could see Bryce Hall win the fight. However, I full disclosure, like as of right now, if Bryce Hall goes out and tries to just box G, I think G takes it all day.
Absolutely. I think
so that, but you know,
wrestlers
got to stick with wrestlers though. So, and I'm being a trailblazer for the wrestlers in bare knuckle, and you know, Bryce Hall is another wrestler. So let's go.
Bryce Hall, if you come to Great Falls to work with Kai, you better get on the weekly bust.
Yeah, the bus. He reposted me to his Snapchat story. I thought that was pretty. I thought that was dope. So
that is fucking sick.
Heck yeah.
You know, with BKFC making its headlines everywhere, it seems like. Do you think that in the next 5 years it's gonna outtake every major promotion?
Yeah, they just have to stay the course. They have to not take crazy risks because all they have to do is get people to see a good fight card one time. Once you see it one time, you don't want to miss any of them. You know, just because of the 100%. Dangerous factor. You never know. Like take Dallas's. Okay, first let's take Lorenzo Hunt versus Mike Richmond.
Yeah.
Crazy fight. It was quick and it doesn't take up all your day. The fight cards are fairly quick.
Holy shit, right?
You know, so but let's say you see that, but then
those are life-changing fights, dude. I'll never forget that fight.
Yeah. And then come up here to Montana, Dallas Davison got his eyebrow like completely cut wide open, the whole length of his eyebrow. So it's like you never know what you're going to get. And that's why I truly believe Bare Knuckle is going to be the most special organization in the world. Like
I absolutely agree.
I think
I'm
it's
100% behind that.
I do think it already is the most special and the most unique and the best. But according to the numbers, the UFC technically is the best. So
boxing actually has the numbers.
That's true. Boxing.
Yeah. Dana White tried saying that slap fighting has more numbers than all of it.
I can't believe that, dude.
Which, you know what? For one, I hate slap fighting. For two, boxing is so ridiculously corrupt. And I know UFC has MMA has a lot of corruption in it, but
there's a lot of money in boxing, man.
The way that boxers go about business, I think, is very chicken shit. I truly believe that they need to fight more. They need to not be tiptoeing who they're fighting, you know.
And that comes from a man who fought five fights last year alone. Yeah. That's from you. Yeah. Like I'm just like 6 in the last 12 months.
People are too scared about their undefeated records in boxing. People are too scared because if they lose, they go way down the totem pole, which there is some level to understanding that. But in the end, it's like, do you want to be the best in the world, or are you just trying to act like the best in the world? There's a difference.
Fair point.
Good call. I wanted to shout out G. I designed a t-shirt for him. He wore it out on his walkout for a girl that is a big fan of ours, Peyton Kill Eagle. She's our girl, man. She fought and beat cancer, and we do a lot of work with Kill Eagle Promotions. We have a fight event in Havre at the Havre Ice Dome, July 9th or 8th. 8th. And we're going to be live streaming that on our YouTube. Be sure to tune in.
Warrior Woman, that's right.
I wanted to shout out G, though. He did not have to do that. That was completely on his own. He's a fucking fighter, and he fought for the right reason. He fought for a cause to raise awareness for fighting against children's cancer.
That's right.
Badass, man.
So on top of that, the video we first showed was my daughter and Peyton Kill Eagle doing the hula hoop at the Voyagers game last night. The other video is Kai's first pitch, if we want to watch that now.
Why not?
And the youngest ever world champ in BKFC history, also former state champion wrestler from CMR, here is the Outcast, Kai Heftyback Stewart! Nice belt.
No, the pitch was perfectly placed. Exquisite. The delivery was sus.
You're a fighter, not a ball player, bro.
It was a beer pong throw. If you look at it closely, I was like, it was a beer pong throw. I like, give me a break. It was perfect,
you guys
though.
been partying, man. Leave him alone.
It's all right.
I know.
But yes, Fight for Our Future 9, brought to you by the Weekly Bust. I won't be present, but the boys will be.
Yep,
So
I'm going to be
them.
flying in from Billings that night, which who knew there was a flight from Billings to Havre, but, you know,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
grateful for it.
I did. I have a plane finder app. So they don't
we got a
get
lot
by
of
me.
people that support us to make this happen. There's a lot of people around the nation and around the globe that really support us. And a few of them I just want to name is Extreme BK fans. Shout out to those guys. Shout out to the Donnybrook Company. Shout out to Only Hands and that Facebook group because it has over 13,000 bare knuckle fans that are there. And shout out to our boys, Mike and Mish and Big Boy Podcast. Those guys are everyone that was mentioned. You guys have been fucking awesome. And if you guys love bare knuckle content, that's your fucking hub right there. What I just named will get you filled.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I had another thing. Oh, shout out to BKFC UK Ring Girls. They made it into our intro. We got courtesy of David. Shout out to you guys. That was a fucking cool shout out from you guys as well.
Hell yeah, it was. The Weekly Bus.
Hell yeah. You guys have been seeing it. If you guys have been following us. Hey, I got a question for you guys. What are weird things that you guys like to collect?
Belts.
Nice.
That's pretty rare.
At this point, it's just the dub. Like we collect wins around here. I gave up losing for Lent a while ago, so it's like fucking. We just don't even go. Like we got to collect all of them.
Dog.
But collections. I collect skins on Apex Legends.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
I'm not a gamer, so I don't really know.
Because you have
the
to pay.
virtual
You
shit.
got to pay
You
for
gotta
the
pay
cool
for 'em,
ones.
yep.
So
Dang, Leo,
And
what about you, dog?
Things I like to collect.
Skins. That's I was not expecting that.
ball hairs.
Yeah. I got a few.
Tears, baby.
I was like,
Tears from the losers.
I don't know. I don't know if I collect things, honestly.
You don't got nothing you collect?
Oh, I guess like trading.
Old
Maybe.
things.
cards.
I guess
You got
antique Monopoly sets.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay,
I
that's
got,
a thing.
I got record. I got fucking vinyls. I collect
He
vinyls.
collects finals, man.
I
I
don't know why I think about that. I just got a Blue Slide Park 10-year anniversary.
But I
Mac
do
Miller
do.
for my mom and Royce. So
I'm one of those
Shout out.
weird fanboys, bro. I like to collect cards. I like to
I have
collect
trading
old-
cards.
Yeah, I like antique things like old toys for some reason. I've held on to them since my childhood and they're like mint. I was just talking about them, dude. Like it's I like magazines. I collect old weird magazines, dude, like fucking like Sports Illustrateds and just even some fucking National Geographics I got. Just weird ones. I don't know. I got weird things that I collect, dude.
Yeah, I just pulled a Photon Alex Perez out of a UFC Panini box set, and you know, trading cards. Let's go.
Yeah, trading cards
Yeah.
rock, bro.
Yeah.
I love pulling.
So if
like,
anybody
the
wa-
excitement of a good pull, bro, is fucking on.
Well, the Photon is the hit. So whenever I saw that, I was like, game on, bro.
I got one. Shout out to our guy, Kyle Hudson. He gets the best deals on trading cards because he finds it when he's working.
Yeah, he does, dude.
You call it trash? He's like, well, this ain't trash, but I'll take it.
Yeah, dude, he's found some gangster shit too, dude.
Like a
Really?
$500 card once. I was like, shit, that's
Really?
dope, dude. Good on him.
I actually just saw him driving the other day. I waved at him like an idiot as if he knew who I was. But it's like
He
I was
should
like
know.
that they sponsor the weekly bus. Let's go. Hi.
Shout out to our boy Hudson Trash Removal.
Yeah,
Kyle
no
Hudson,
doubt.
you the man.
So you guys aren't really huge collectors. I was curious what you guys kind of had tucked away.
I was like,
There
my
for a
special
while, I
vinyls,
collected
but I don't
weed,
go vinyl
but
hunting.
then it-
Like different kinds of buds, you just throw it in a salad jar or something.
No, I'd have it all in their own jars, but then I smoke it. So then I was like, this is pointless. So then it's like, that was pointless for me to keep that for 6 months. Now it's dry. Like, let me
That's
just
so
smoke it now.
fucking-
Like,
now it's just burning.
but you never know. Like sometimes you'll put it in the freezer and then you'll fucking forget about it. And then you'll smoke it fucking weeks later. And by the way, that's how you can preserve them. If you want to buy bulk and then you just put them in the freezer and then you just.
Dude, you got a like smoking utensil that's like unreal, dog.
I was gonna bring it today, but I decided not to. It was that Hitoki laser by Nick Diaz and Hitoki.
It is fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, the laser beam, and
Yeah.
and it's dangerous because you'll be smoking it, and it's just like a vaporizer. You can hardly tell that you're inhaling anything, and then
Yeah,
all
so-
of a sudden you're just like,
Bombed.
I think we've all been there more than
Bombed,
more
bro.
than twice.
for sure.
That thing's rips, dude. So Nick Diaz fucking has a dope little utensil, man. That is definitely worth shouting out, dude. It's cool as shit.
Mhm.
Kai, dude. you are looked up to by not only your friends, your family, but you also have a fan base now, and some of them are younger, and some of them are men, and they're growing into this
Young
new life,
adults,
right?
Yeah.
So, what are good things that men should be doing to progress their lives and themselves as men, not just their lives, but as men, as individuals?
Man, you just got to push forward no matter what you're going through. It's like, because nobody's going to give a shit, unfortunately. I do think that's a sad piece, that nobody's going to give a shit. But if you have a dream, just, follow it. Like, go out there and do you. And I think that's the most important thing. Men need to be allowed to be men. And I think that we're grind a lot. Like, men are not, like, we grind. Like, that's what men do. And we're like, that's what I'm out here doing. Like, I'm to the moon. That's what I want to be. So that'd be the advice I give to all the men out there. Progress in life, just do it. Like, I know that's so simple and basic and kind of doesn't make sense.
No, it's cliche, but it
just
makes
do
a lot
it.
of sense, man.
Like, just go out there and do it. And because if you never try, you're never gonna, like, the answer is always no.
Right.
Basically, same thing.
Levi, what's yours?
I think start every new day fresh. Don't let yesterday tear you down.
Oh, that's good. I like
like
that.
that.
Don't get stuck in the past.
And I found that for my camps. I really did focus on that during my camp. I would wake up, no matter how shitty I would feel after the workouts the day before. I woke up ready to go. I have a task at hand. We got to go. And I think that really helped.
That never quit drive in you is admirable.
And another piece of that is don't have too many expectations for the future. I think you got to leave it where you are every morning.
So another gentleman, actually, I'll shout him out. He doubted the show, and he may be eating his words soon. John Bull gave me advice for men. He said, men they're not, they think they are, but they're not good multitaskers. Just knock out one task at a time and watch your self gratification fucking grow every day.
Yeah.
He said people that tend to spread themselves out, especially men, is when they collapse. He said,
that's why I'm so focused.
Well.
I'm trying just to focus on my career. Because if I spread myself too thin, it's going to be tough. And so that's why it's like,
I just wonder about you, because you're an Energizer bunny, man. Like, ever since you've gotten the belt, you haven't stopped, and you still fucking train.
It may look like I have my hands in a lot of hats, but they all lead back to one thing. We're out here making money, and like, we're making money and we're chasing clout. And that's
hell
what we're
yeah.
So it's like, let's go.
My advice is to educate yourself as a man. As a young man, I like to read. I like to influence myself with the right players and the right teammates. And I also like to take words of advice from people that are great. I follow greatness. I think some really good reads for people that are out there that are looking for something to read or maybe inspired by. One would be The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Fire. What's going on?
No, this one.
Oh,
this camera.
Oh, I can switch it over. Hold on. I was just doing something.
Is it on both anyways? It's split anyways, right?
No,
it's okay. So Robert Greene, and he does The 48 Laws of Power. That'd be one. The follow-up on that one is done by 50 Cent and Robert Greene. It's called The 50th Law of Power. This one is specifically on fearlessness and chasing your dreams, kind of like what Kai says, do not fear shit. Fear will attract things that. So the law of attraction, I'll talk about it in a second, but this basically says you got to live your life fearless, because if you live your life in fear, you won't accomplish your goals.
Well, want to know what I want to say for that? It's like the word. I know failure is a very scary thing, but in the end, failure is literally the worst that can happen. So it's like, and then once you fail, you're going to learn.
Yes.
So it's what's the word? Like if I go out there, like I truly do not believe this would ever happen. But like, if something bad were to happen in a fight, I would wake up the next morning and guess what? I'd get my ass back to work and I'd figure it out. I'm not afraid to fail. And I think that's where I have an advantage. Like, no matter what happens in a fight, no matter what happens with my business deals, like, I know I can bounce back.
I absolutely would agree with that, man. And my third book that I would influence you guys, or anybody that's willing to change their lives or anything, would be The Fucking Secret. It's by Rhonda Byrne, and it is a fantastic read about the law of attraction. If you don't know about it, read up on it. It might change your life.
Are we gonna do because I've never heard the finished product of this song.
That's what I'm trying to get David to pull this up.
We gonna drop it?
I
We
think
can
so,
if
dude.
It's all up to you.
So
Well-
Kai is famous for dissing his opponents in rap songs during his walkouts. And
This one's solely about me and like my mentality and my like me. I only did one verse in it, but it's fire. Like I don't know how it turned out though.
An
I have
unknown
absolutely
s-
no idea.
an unknown secret about this guy is that he raps.
Hey guys, I'm having a little bit of trouble loading it. Would you be able to play it from your laptop though? Because I want to hear it.
Green,
Maybe.
right?
I don't know. If not, we can also influence him by checking out Kyle's page or your page.
It'd be on Kyle's iTunes. I hope they're on iTunes. Maybe.
It's on whatever.
Anyways,
I
he's
think we got
made
it
a
right
few
here.
different songs. What was
This is number 3. First one was Put Him on Notice, and that was
right. Yeah.
and that was before Daniel Gary, and it like put him on notice. First up will be Daniel Gary couldn't scare me, caught him reading the manual. Anyway, here's this.
Yeah, it's playing. It's playing. If you guys can hear this, send a quick comment. It's live, yeah.
Oh, you can hear it.
You heard it here first. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man with a bird-like tendency to fly so high up above my own expectations. It all seems so small when elevation's just a way to be free to see things from a higher perspective. I'm only gonna climb just to show how I'm blessed with the opportunity to prove you wrong when you doubt me. I'm counting the days till we're out at sea. Deep waters run through humble roots to feed the thirst for violence. When it's sink or swim, do or die, it's me or you. I'm the great white hype, think it through. You don't want none of this. I'ma give you a fits how the medium shifts to a larger
It reminds me
canvas.
of what Roy
Fighting
Jones
in
Jr.
art,
used to
I'm
do
an
before
artist in
his
a
fights,
shark in the
dude.
water, swarming
He used to
like the
make
jaws of
diss
life.
tracks.
Don't you know that you're dealing with a killer? Full-time job is a stadium filler. Love me or hate me, you already know my name. The outcast. Doesn't matter when we meet, I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna go for your heart from the start. I'm gonna go for your heart from the start.
I love it. That was the first time I heard it edited and everything. I like it. That wasn't bad. I like it. And the chorus. Whenever first time I heard that chorus, I was like, "Don't." And then it's in my head all day. Don't you know that you're dealing with a killer? But yeah. Anyway,
Is that gonna be your new walkout song?
No. Well, I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious. And I think the I'm So Humble song is just too good. It's too fucking good. It's me. It's literally me.
See, I didn't know if you were gonna use it or not. So when you came out to it at 44, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I was like, I'm so humble.
I think that's your
totally
key. It fits you so well, man.
And my shoes are humble. My wrestling team is humble. Just everything's humble. So we better just roll with it. But I want to market those songs as best as I can because I mean obviously I have a long way to go to be like good at it. But I just think that the message in it is literally like me. Like that song is literally about me, like and who I am as a person.
It nails you, bro.
And it's like, you know, Kyle nails it. I give a lot of bullet points, and then he does a very, 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 very good job at putting it all together. So.
One thing I had for you is you brought up, you know, the culture of men need to be men and shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, the fucking with our platforms and who we are and the shit that me and Levi and the show do, sometimes it detaches to everybody's personalities, right? But we've all at one point or another been labeled toxic, right? Or we carry toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
I wanted to briefly touch on this subject, you know, like because I'm on the same board as you. Guys will do guy shit, right? And at what point, you know, are we being toxic with our masculinity and you're taking away our manly behaviors?
And that's touchy because obviously we all see it from the male point of view.
Yeah.
And, you know, to me, I've had so many conversations about this subject lately.
Is that right? Cool, man.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just like it seems like a lot of my male friends have been bringing this up lately because like I'm just being me, man, and like I don't feel like I'm toxic. I don't like what the hell.
Yeah.
And like I'm called toxic for what I'm doing with my career, like the things that I do, and I'm just like, I promise you, because of Joe Riggs is in the world. If you guys want toxic, go somewhere else. Like I promise you. Cool. Maybe I'm an asshole. Maybe I'm a dick.
That's what I would say.
But-
I'm
but-
okay being that.
But I'm not like being toxic. It's like I try so hard to bring everybody up. I try so hard, and toxicity is bringing other people down, and that's kind of what I think. And I just think that
You think there's a toxic culture then, or it's just the evolution of how we are as a society? We're moving
think-
with the curves.
I think just things have. I just think that things have changed. I think men are fairly similar that where they used to be, but they're not. But I do think that the empowerment of women, which is great, it absolutely is great. Like
100%.
I will never take away from women. I do think with them becoming more empowered, it's harder for men to be men because of the women gaining their, I don't want to say power, their identity. Exactly. And it's all for the better. I just really wish that men could catch a break,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
they should be able to catch a break. But
Luca, what are your thoughts on that?
I think they should catch a high. Get this guy out of here.
Dude, you J-Rod that ball out of the park, baby. Wow, you hit that thing.
I got one though.
Yeah.
We skipped over a shout out. We shouted out Chaz, we shouted out Tech 9, but shout out to that man Connor Extrinsic Lorenz. There we go.
Yeah, Connor, like hell yeah, dude. I'll actually
That's the
see
man,
him July 8th and 9th at the Weed Expo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fun. I had a shout out also that I forgot to mention. You said you were fucked up at BKFC 45.
Hell
right?
yeah, dude.
So were you drinking some of that Montana Jim bourbon, baby?
So unfortunately, you can't take that on the plane. Otherwise, I would have been. But from the time my fight ended till like the end of my birthday weekend, it was all Jim Bridger. Shout out Montana, support local, support Montana.
Let's fucking
Because
go.
that's what I want to be. Because there's all these people saying Sean O'Malley's gonna win a world title for Montana. He don't give a fuck about Montana. So I'm here to represent Montana. I'm here to represent it to the best of my ability. I'm here to represent the Montana brands because I think the Montana brands are freaking cool. you know?
Jim Bridger's bottles look dope as fuck too, man.
We got Jim Bridger. We got Alpine Touch. We have High Country Beef Jerky, Stay Classy Meats. All these just awesome Montana companies that I just think need a bigger platform.
That was badass.
and I'm
dude.
here for it.
I love that, dude. I love that you like showcase some of the real homegrown heroes around here.
Oh, nice, Jeff. Way to tag him. Jim Bridger bourbon, baby.
So we mentioned that we follow fucking you a little bit, not only just because we got things going in business shit, but you're our homie, bro. You're around us a lot. But we have something special, like real fucking special for our audience that we're gonna that's been brewing, yeah. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, so we're still finishing up, and we have to do some interviews still, but we are closing in on a documentary that had to do with the world champion fight camp. It has to go with my coach's point of view, my mom's point of view, the Weekly Bus point of view, just everybody's point of view on what it takes to really do it. And I think it's going to be pretty sick. I think that you guys are going to see me at a very, 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 very vulnerable spot through like weight cutting, through the hard work.
Yeah, this is
in
gonna
the
be
weight
fun
cut
for
room.
fans. Yeah,
So it's going to be very, very fun. And we're just kind of chilling. We have a few more things to do. Obviously, my dumbass needs to just chill the fuck out.
it's hard to do.
It's hard to do, but once I'm chill, we're going to get things tidied up and fixed up, edited up, and then you guys are going to be in for an absolute show.
So what it is actually is it's going to be a Kai Stewart documentary.
Yeah.
And we were thinking about doing names. We have a few that we like, and but I'm going to ask the fans.
Yeah, I think we should definitely open it up to the fans to be able to help us name this thing, because
yeah,
there's so much that goes into it, because we could name it something corny like Hefty on Top or something stupid, but I think it's deeper than that. I think that combat sports athletes really give it all, and I think that you guys are going to see that in the documentary.
Fuck
which
yeah,
I think
dude.
if the name is flashy enough, I think it can get a lot of clicks. So I definitely want to open that up for people to be able to give their 2 cents at least.
Yes. I know that one that we had liked a lot was Against All Odds, but that's not set in stone. And what are your guys' thoughts on that? And if you guys have any suggestions, we'd love to hear them.
Yeah, I do like the Against All Odds. I because it's true. Like David Feldman didn't believe in me.
Oh, for real, bro. Yeah.
Like Joe Riggs didn't, like he still doesn't need to believe in me, but he did everything he could possibly do to tear me down, including call the camp where I was training.
Bro, he tried to get us banned.
Yeah. He tried to get you guys banned. So it's like, you know what? I like it really was against all odds, but we're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep our trip. We have a steady course. We passed the moon already.
Right.
We passed the moon already.
We're on the.
So we're heading to Mars, I think.
Yeah,
I think
we're with Elon.
I think we're with Elon. We're heading to Mars.
I really wish we could have been at fucking ABQ and C's MMA with you, but you know, we'll get.
But speaking of heading to Mars with Musk,
oh yeah, we got a wild fight coming up, man. You know, it's not certified, it's not signed, but it certainly is looking that way.
Yeah, it's getting there. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg.
I am. Just stop for me. Think about it. Dog.
Just think of the views this is gonna get. Like, what if they have a good fight? What if they beat the fuck out of each other?
They actually go.
What if they sign a contract with UFC using Starlink to broadcast it everywhere? On top of using Facebook as a platform to stream it on and have it on YouTube. Dude, the numbers are going to be out of
alien versus robot, Jeff says.
That's what I've been saying, dude. Who's going to win, the robot or the alien?
Okay, there was a comment right here. I hate a segue, but Feldman, I do have to give him credit. He does say that Feldman did say that he wished more fighters could talk like me. So he definitely knows that I have that talk power. And you know what? I'll give it to him. I agree with Feldman that I need to get better in my boxing skills, but I've only been doing it for a year and a half, and now I'm world champion. So like I definitely know for a fact that I need to get better, but I will get better, and it's because I need better opponents. And an opponent in Datwin is going to bring out the absolute best in me, and I'm going to I'm going to beat him. I'm going to prove the haters wrong, and against all odds, I'm going to win.
I seen something interesting with Mike Perry and Joe Rogan where he was talking about defending himself in bare knuckle versus being in, MMA or even in boxing. He said that, he has to keep his fist clenched because he has to be able to, counter in a defense moment. So he's like, trying to defend yourself while holding your bare fist tight is something new. How do you feel about that? Like,
I would actually have to go back and hear that to know exactly what he's talking about. But I don't know. I always keep my hands open. Every single jab except for one that got through that crooked my nose. Shout out to the camera crew at BKFC. They got the picture perfectly. But to defend, I just catch them. It felt like a baseball going into a mitt. Pop, pop, pop.
Interesting.
Pop, pop. And it was like literally like after the first time I felt it hit, I was like, that's sick. Pop, pop, pop.
That's
pop,
insane to think about. Actually, it was like a baseball in a mitt. He says,
but
that's insight. But that does make sense.
But I do know that I'm a huge video gamer. I play a lot of games, and I know my reaction time is going to be better than theirs. Like somebody needs to I don't even know how somebody can train to have better reaction time than me, because it's like I'm just ready to kill. Like no matter what I'm doing, I'm ready to kill. Like somebody's in the corner up there.
They actually have proved it though. They said that gamers' reaction times are they're faster than people that have been trained their entire life with guns, dude.
Yeah, well they say that neurosurgeons usually play video games to keep their minds like sharp and keep their reaction times sharp. Yeah. I doubt like there is links in the best neurosurgeons playing video games.
So the Outcast train isn't stopping anytime soon. It's hauling ass forward. You look like you're gonna have a fight in the next few months. The way that the hype has been going.
Yeah, Datwin wants to mention August, and it's like I'm literally suspended till August 8th. There's not a chance I'm fighting in August.
Without a fight camp or anything.
It's like, because that would literally mean if we were going to go August 25th, that means I'd have to start camp like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I'm in the gym. Yeah, I'm training, but I can't fight camp yet. There's absolutely no way. There's literally no way I'm fighting.
Just too busy.
Yeah. Well, put 100 racks on it, and then I'll fight.
That's right.
Then I'll
All
fight.
right. We never decided Elon.
Oh yeah,
who you got,
I gotta go. I'm going with the Zuck. I'm going. with
Everybody's going Zuck.
Okay, because he's legitimately trained. He's
been training since like 20.
and he's competed. He's competed in jiu-jitsu
and won a tournament.
Yeah, and he got gold. And it he was it was in white belt. But in terms of but Elon Musk, a lot of these super rich people, they really do. They keep their bodies in shape. Who knows what kind of training he's done in private? Like, they're billionaires. They hire people to come to their house.
Taking him under.
Yeah. So, I hope for a good fight. But, just based off of experience, if I had to put money, there's a gun in my head and I had to put money down today, I'd go for Zuck.
Everyone has said Zuck except for me, dude.
I want to see the buildup. I want to see more. Come fight night, I'm going to make a different prediction. But
Christian, where are you at? Where are you at on the fight? Mike.
Hold on.
Shit. See, I didn't know that Zuck had fucking trained and shit, so I was going Elon because I'm like, dude, Zuck is like tiny. I don't know if he's fucking got it in him to
Zuck
take
is
on
tiny,
fucking
dude.
big old.
But he is a robot.
Elon. He is. I thought he was a lizard person or some shit. Wasn't
Or a
that the
lizard
thing?
person.
Yeah.
That could be.
So
it,
he's
yeah.
got super strength.
He's a lizard person and robotic.
Yeah.
He could be, dog. But then you got, Elon Musk, who is the tech guy who has the computer robot brainwaves.
See, that guy runs on AI. They're like, he's
Yeah,
just gonna.
he is AI.
Yeah.
I think we're getting ready to close this episode. Champ has shit to do. We got shit to do. But I definitely want to say shout out to our sponsors. And Kyla, go ahead and label yours real quick, bro.
wait, what did you say?
Sponsors, baby.
Sponsors, baby. So we got steak. I already shouted you guys out, but I do want to do the first one, the biggest ones first. Halftime Sports Bar, Native Grown. Thank you guys for always being in my corner. And
our corner too.
But yeah, Halftime, Native Grown, all of them. They're all in my corner. But then we got Stay Classy Meats, Alpine Touch, Jim Bridger, Hitoki Laser. That's a big sponsor. And Zipstream TV, who is actually getting me into the Rick Ross pool party. SCK Media. Thank you guys for hopping on board. From there, it's just, hit me up if you want to sponsor the champ.
Hell yeah, bro. Alpine Touch. Did you talk about them?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
Levi, get us, baby.
Shout out to our sponsors, Guerrilla Warfare Apparel, the best gear in the fight world. You want some new merch? Hit the store, guerrillawarfareapparel.com. Get anything you like. Grab a TWB fucking tinfoil apes or anything that's in the market. Use our code TWB10 at checkout. That's TWB10 at checkout. Save yourself 10% off your entire order, as much as you want. Hopefully new merch dropping soon. We got 20 past 4, 5 locations, 2 in Great Falls, Helena, Billings, 1 in Arizona. Shout out. We got our boy Hudson's Trash Removal. You need something removed? Call that guy. He's got the team to do it. He's got the truck to do it. He's got the teeth to do it. And shout out to the Halftime Sports Bar and Taco Treat.
I'm actually heading there directly whenever this camera shuts off. I'm going to
go
get some food and discuss some business. So it's going to be pretty cool.
And shout out to our auntie, Jamie St. Mark's.
And I think we're missing one too, aren't we? Oh, yeah. I want to say shout out to Beard Wisconsin.
Beard Wisconsin. I'm so sorry. I didn't forget about you guys, but I also just I use you every morning for the beautiful mustache.
That's right, man.
Thank you. Code Kai at checkout.
Yeah, shout out Unger Cells too, man. That's our boy. He's always marketing in us. Shout out David Potter in Fight World Live. And I also want to say this isn't the podcast. For those that are watching, the podcast will be filmed separately. We'll be filming also on Fridays, I believe. We'll be starting, I think, maybe on the next episode. We'll have the podcast directly after the show here on Fight World Live. So, yeah, go ahead, man.
Real quick, Levi, Tylen, on 3, let's get an I love you for Robin. 1, 2, 3.
I love you, Robin.
There we go.
Yeah, halftime. Let's go, baby.
Heck yeah. This is exciting. And, I just want to say one last thing. Congratulations, boys. Amazon Prime is a huge thing.
Thank you.
I had no doubts for you guys from the beginning, from that very first episode I did with y'all. And, just keep on trucking, keep on trucking.
Thanks, champ. Appreciate it, man. This is
We are the Weekly Bus
Show.
Hell yeah. All right, that's it.